We also have 3 ad hoc members that we're bringing in from the West Covina Sunrise Group that's going to actually help us promote our events within the community. So we're kind of bridging those gaps to help. And so we have about 9 members on our committee between the 2 clubs. And on your thing, what you see here is the items in blue are the projects that we're aware of for this coming year. You'll see a new one on there, the HRA, it's the Humanitarian Reporting Award. And the reason we're adding that is because Rotary International is trying to get the media more involved at the local level and at the district level with the clubs. And so they created an award for reporters from the newspaper groups. And so we're going to be implementing that here in the community. And so far what we've done is we have 36 schools in West Covina, and I've talked with most of their PTOs and PTAs, and they all like the idea of us coming out and talking about Rotary to the students, and inadvertently to the parents of those students at those meetings. And what we're doing to help promote Rotary in that effect is I'm working with Scholastic right now to create a coloring book about Rotary for the elementary level school kids. So when we go to the schools, we can actually, in conjunction with Scholastic, give them a coloring book. So they get something they can take home and color, and it talks about Rotary and internationally what Rotary is doing. So Scholastic is going to give our club a copy of it, and they're going to actually promote it as a donation to our club is how we're going to run it. They're going to give us about 4,000 coloring books. So we're hoping to have the coloring books done by January so we can hit the elementary schools at the tailor end of the school year. So again, it's just to promote Rotary and talk about the importance of Rotary and getting it out there. The other thing we're doing is, outside of the schools, is we're going to start doing an article with the highlighter, the district newsletter, once a month. We submitted the most recent one today. The deadline is the 15th of each month. So to promote our club in conjunction with their calendar and their themes. So we bridge that gap. What I've also been doing is, from a PR perspective, we're trying to, at the district level, they want to group the clubs also, so we're working with them to build a WebEx program where all the PR groups can talk on a monthly basis, what's going well, what's not going well, what are they doing in their clubs. They can promote our club's events, we can help promote their club events, so that there's crossover. So it's not, if we have a project like Red Ribbon Rally, it's not just us trying to promote it, it's all the other clubs in the local community promoting it as well, so that we can draw in more people, more exposure. The items, the media alerts, those are PSAs, letters to the editor, and opinion editorials that we're going to be doing quarterly this year. The newspapers have agreed to allow us to do that without any pushback. So instead of hoping it gets published, it's actually going to get published. And then what we've also done in building the gaps with the newspapers is the items in purple, which says newspaper column pending. I'm working with the Los Angeles Times and the San Gabriel Valley Tribune to give us a Rotary article. It's our own column that we would actually get to identify anything we want in there. If we want to talk about Red Ribbon Rally, we want to talk about this specific club, we want to talk about the district, maybe a joint project we're working on with another club, but we'll actually have a column in the newspaper, which will go a long way because we can put pictures, we can put an actual article. So those are some of the things we're working on. The website is year-round. And then the last item is Experience Talks. It's a local radio station that has listeners here in this community, about 6,000, and they're willing to feature the West Covina Rotary in January. So it's an hour-long program. We'll get Tony up there to talk, and Tim probably, the board maybe, to get on the radio and talk for an hour to the listeners. So those are kind of some of the avenues that we're going to be using. Our main goal in PR is to obviously promote Rotary and the projects we have, but what we really want to build into it is the membership. So we're going to be working directly with the membership committee to make sure that everything we do is geared towards getting new members. Even if it's a column, we're always going to have something in there that specifies, to join your local Rotary, contact these numbers. And even the programs that we work on with the 4 groups, the goal with the district is that they want us to get out and actually talk with other Rotary groups. So my goal is to go out and join other Rotarians at their meetings. So this week I've actually been to 4 Rotary meetings. I've been to Calabasas, which was an interesting
Holy cow.
group, clear across the county pretty much. And they were interesting, but they're actually looking to work on a joint project with somebody on this side, on the east, what they call the east side of town. And so I was actually at their club and got to talk with their president, and their immediate district governor is a member of their club. So I got to sit down and talk with them and talk about what they want to do. And again, it's all geared towards membership and creating membership across the lines of Rotary. So I've been to the Sunrise groups, Covina, the Noon Club last week, and I'm trying to hit at least 3 Rotary clubs a week if I can. So that's kind of my goal for the year, to kind of stick to it and continue to bridge those gaps, especially from a PR perspective. So this kind of outlines it. If there's anything that you guys see or want to have promoted, then we're the group to talk to. You know, it can be big, it can be small. If it's little things, if there's anything going on, I think we need to capitalize on the value of the newspaper and radio stations that are willing to work with us now. Lastly, I'm not sure how we're going to use it, but Mike Antonovich has agreed to give us his picture and a personal statement that we can quote in either our trumpet or in the highlighter article about the benefits of Rotary and service in the county. And then the city, the mayor's office and council members have agreed to also do the same thing, pictures and quotes about the benefits of Rotary and service in the community of West Covina. So I think that will go a long way, especially with community members that see that even the government officials that we deal with see value in what we're doing. So, any questions? 10.
You've got Red Ribbon Rally highlighted, 4-way speech contest, the 5K run. Okay, I missed teacher mini grants, but now I spot it. What about the Thanksgiving baskets?
I didn't know about that, so I just need to know where to put it, and we'll put it in there. November? But is it before November? Because we want to promote it before November, like October?
Yeah, you talked about
The
it.
baskets are culminate right at Thanksgiving.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll add that then. That's good, thank you. Yeah, if there's anything that we missed, let me know. Because we don't want to miss anything.
How many baskets we did this year and who was involved.
And how long it's been going on, all of it. And then from time to time, you'll see, I'm actually, because we have the exposure with the newspaper groups, I'm going to be coming out to the different Rotarians and interviewing you, basically, to tell your story in the paper as to why you became a Rotarian, what you look for, what you hope for, you know, just basically your story. Because I think if people see us and we humanize us, it takes away kind of the secrecy or that people feel that maybe someone will read it and say, I could do that. You know, I'm not so busy. I could actually spend an hour a week or 5 hours a month or whatever it may be. I could donate to this cause. I could help with this cause. And I think it's important for the community to see that we're regular people. We have jobs just like they do, and we're not really any different.
We won't interview him.
When Forrest gets stressed about people.
Yeah, perfectly normal day.
And then when you guys have a chance, please go to the website, because we really want to make it nice. We're gonna actually submit our website for one of the district competitions this year. So anything that you guys see that we can change or add, please tell us, because anything that
You want to take down some of those pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
That looked pretty good.
I like that picture.
It's full figure.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You want me to shut this off, or?